Imagine freezing to death right now. Ice Age humans faced absolute certain doom, but their survival methods were truly insane. They built entire houses using giant bones, blocking deadly winds with mammoth ivory structures. Staying warm meant wearing complex fur layers, sewn with delicate, sharp bone needles. Fire was life, created by rubbing stones or preserved in carrying pouches of embers. They burned animal fat in stone lamps for light and drank melted snow for critical hydration. Survival food was high-fat, often eaten raw, including nutrient-dense raw organ meats. Cracking long bones accessed vital calorie marrow, a crucial energy source during deep winter. To hunt giant beasts, they crafted stone spearheads, thrown with deadly force using wooden atlatls. They also dug massive pits to trap woolly mammoths, camouflaged perfectly with branches and light snow. Traversing deep snow required genius inventions, like early snowshoes made from bent wood. On glare ice, they strapped sharpened bones to feet, creating the very first primitive ice skates. Dangerous predators like saber-toothed cats were constant threats, demanding constant vigilance and group protection. For shelter against blizzards, they sought deep caves, naturally insulated from the lethal surface cold. Inside these dark caves, they created spiritual art, painting hunting magic with red ochre pigment. Communal living was essential for psychological survival, huddling close together for shared body heat. Human resilience during this era was absolute.
An epic story of adaptation and genius. They ate frozen lichen when nothing else was available and learned to preserve meat through smoke curing. Wind direction was tracked by tossing ash in the air, guiding hunters safely back to camp. Navigating the endless white demanded tracking skills, reading subtle signs in the frozen landscape. Sickness was treated with natural plant remedies, and broken bones healed with wooden splints. Communication across vast distances used bone whistles, piercing through roaring Arctic windstorms. Social bonds were strengthened by sharing stories, passing vital survival wisdom between generations. Clothing needed to be completely waterproof, achieved by meticulous scraping and animal fat curing. Frozen ground was broken using heavy stone mauls, allowing access to buried resources. Water was carried in bags made from animal bladders, preventing life-saving supplies from freezing solid. The fear of starvation was constant, driving humans to innovate relentless hunting techniques. They used wolf skulls as terrifying helmets, perhaps for camouflage or spiritual protection.
Permafrost was utilized as a natural deep freezer, storing excess meat for months at a time. Survival often depended on absolute silence, avoiding detection by massive, dangerous animals. They observed animal migration patterns meticulously, predicting food availability across vast territories. Fire was so precious, it was never allowed to die, with live coals carefully transported between camps. Tools were recycled constantly, with broken blades reshaped, maximizing every piece of valuable flint. The Ice Age tested human endurance to the breaking point, but our ancestors found ways to thrive. They used dried moss as emergency tinder, guaranteeing fire could be restarted anywhere. Hides were softened by chewing, an exhausting daily task, making stiff skins wearable against the skin. The long polar nights were illuminated by fat lamps, providing comfort against the crushing darkness. Cooperation allowed them to hunt dangerous cave bears, securing massive amounts of meat and fat. Children were taught survival skills through play, practicing spear throwing and tracking early. They mastered the environment by using every part of the kill. Nothing was ever wasted in the frozen north. Bones provided tools, needles, and structural support, while sinew became incredibly strong thread. The struggle against the cold was relentless, requiring constant physical and mental labor. They slept in skin tents pitched inside larger caves,
adding an extra layer of thermal protection. Hot stones were dropped into water bags to boil broth, creating warm, hydrating meals in freezing temperatures. The mental game was just as important. maintaining hope through long, dark winters. Art and ritual helped maintain social cohesion, reinforcing their place in a hostile world. They survived by becoming part of the landscape, adapting biologically and culturally to the extreme cold. The Ice Age was the ultimate crucible for humanity, forging the intelligence and resilience we possess today. They survived by respecting the animals they hunted, often performing rituals before and after the kill. Territory was marked using carved stones and bones, signaling clan boundaries across the tundra. The harsh climate weeded out the weak, ensuring only the smartest and toughest survived. They moved frequently to follow migrating herds, carrying their lives and fires with them. The family unit was everything, the primary support network against the ice. Elders were revered for their memory of past winters, holding the keys to long-term survival. They persevered through sheer willpower, refusing to surrender to the frozen planet. Their methods were extreme, bizarre, and brilliant, the only way to stay alive in a freezer. They scraped hides until they were paper thin, creating lightweight, flexible Arctic clothing.
They fashioned tools from meteoric iron when available, a rare and sacred material from the sky. They survived by hunting the largest animals on Earth, requiring immense courage and sophisticated strategy. Their weapons were compound marvels, combining stone, wood, and sinew for maximum impact. They insulated their bodies with layers of fat, both by eating it and rubbing it on their skin. They survived by living like wolves, hunting in packs and working together flawlessly. The Ice Age demanded perfection in every task, from sewing a seam to striking a spark. They navigated using mental maps of rivers and mountains, passed down through generations of storytellers. Their art shows deep respect for nature, depicting the animals that gave them life. They used red ochre not just for art, but potentially for medicinal or tanning purposes too. They survived by inventing the future, creating new technologies every single day. The frozen world was their workshop, providing materials from bone, stone, and ice. They endured conditions that would kill us instantly, without complaint, simply as a way of life. They were the ultimate adapters, changing their behavior faster than the climate. Their survival was a triumph of mind over matter, proving human intelligence could conquer the cold. They drank warm animal blood for emergency salt, a desperate measure for survival. They survived by sharing everything, ensuring the group always had enough to eat.
Their communities were tight-knit and cooperative, the only way to raise children in the tundra. They survived by respecting the spirits of nature, believing everything had a consciousness. Their knowledge of plants was encyclopedic, knowing which roots and barks could save a life. They survived by being unpredictable, constantly changing hunting grounds and strategies. They used fire to manage the landscape, encouraging the growth of edible plants. They survived by understanding cycles, knowing when animals would return each season. Their legacy is our existence, forged in the fires of the Ice Age. They lived on the edge of extinction, every day a battle against the frost. They survived by becoming smarter, outthinking the beasts that could easily kill them. Their tools were extensions of their bodies, sharp, durable, and perfectly adapted. They survived by being human, using creativity, foresight, and cooperation. The Ice Age was their home, and they learned to master its brutality. Their survival methods were extreme, but necessary for life on a frozen Earth. They survived by using their environment, transforming bones into houses and fat into light. Their resilience is a testament to the human spirit, proving we can adapt to anything.
They survived by working together. A single stick shatters, but a bundle is unbreakable. Their knowledge was their power, passed down through countless cold nights. They survived by being brave, facing down mammoths and saber-toothed cats. Their world was white and deadly, but they found beauty and meaning within it. They survived by being creative, turning every challenge into an opportunity for innovation. Their life was hard, but they persevered, driven by the will to see another sunrise. They survived by being resourceful, wasting nothing, and making the most of everything.
Their legacy is our strength, tested by ice and proven by survival. They survived by being observant, reading the signs of nature like a book. Their survival was an epic struggle, a testament to human tenacity. They survived by being persistent, never giving up, no matter how bleak the outlook. Their methods were ingenious, the product of extreme pressure and brilliant minds. They survived by being human, the ultimate survivors on a hostile planet. Their story is our story, forged in the coldest chapter of human
history. They survived by being adaptable, changing their ways as the world changed around them. Their survival was not luck, but the result of intelligence, skill, and hard work. They survived by being courageous, facing the unknown with determination and strength. Their methods were the key to life, unlocking the secrets of survival in the freezer. They survived by being resilient, bouncing back from every hardship stronger than before. Their knowledge was their salvation, a guiding light through the darkest times. They survived by being cooperative, knowing that together they were strong. Their legacy is our future, built on the foundation of their Ice Age endurance. They survived by being innovative, constantly creating new ways to overcome the cold. Their survival was a masterpiece, a testament to human ingenuity and grit. They survived by being respectful, honoring the land and animals that sustained them. Their methods were extreme, but necessary for life on a frozen Earth. They survived by being observant, reading the subtle language of nature. Their knowledge was their shield, protecting them from the deadly elements. They survived by being persistent, never accepting defeat, no matter the odds.